It's right. We'll have more of the road. They believe more than tight lips here.
According to these search warrants from Circuit Court, the juvenile suspect in this case admitted to firing that gun
inside their house here on Halifax Road. Now take a look behind me. This is what's left of the back portion of their house. You can see that there's a lot of damage. The car ran right into it here, causing their house to come off of its foundation. We've actually found something that doesn't belong, so we're going to take a look. So what is this? It's a piece of the roof that fell off up here. You can actually see through the window. You can see the sky. There are still a lot of tight lips here in Campbell County tonight surrounding this case, but I did get some questions answered outside of the county.
They have this contraption filled with Lysol, and they actually spray all their surfaces down with that. And they have these mops that I have here, and they just spray it and they mop it to make sure all those germs are not spread into everyone here.
UVA fans I spoke with earlier today say they believe this men's basketball team has what it takes to win it all.
Water main break. Now I'm going to take you to this hole right now where the water main break is. This is Halifax Road here. It is partially covered, but it's still passable like a lot of the roads here in South Boston. Riverside Pawn is giving away free turkeys to families in need, while Ballad Brewing is serving up brews to help keep food on the table as well. And we'll have more from them at 11. And then we'll also have an update from Kelsey coming up here at 6 o'clock. Again, you can see the people that are protesting this officer-involved shooting right behind me here. As you can see, they're speaking right now. They just got here about 5 minutes ago before we took to this live shot. The removal of the statues hasn't even come up yet on the agenda. We are now more than 4 hours into this meeting. Court records show this was Kidd's third assault charge. I reached out to the magistrate's office to find out why he was released on bond. I'm still waiting to hear back. So, Megan, I did find us some costumes actually. So for you, I found this watermelon. There's a little hat here. And then look how cute this dress is. Look at that.
That's adorable.
Isn't that cute? And this shrimp, I tell you, it is really good. Perfecto. It's been a really tough day here for the families here in the Eland community, and I spoke with the Goff family, and this is all that's left of their former trailer home off of Route 130 here in the Eland community. As you can see, there's just debris still everywhere 1 year later, and that family actually met me on the grounds here today to talk about how this past year has been and the obstacles they're still facing.
So when you ride back through here, it really hits you.
John Goff and his two kids were inside the home during the storm last April 15th.
Well, Matthew was playing in his room. Haley, she was in her room. And the warning came.
Minutes later, they were flung with debris from their home.
And everything just went up. And then we woke up and everything was just destroyed.
Both feet was cut severely to the point where she was losing all her blood.
Haley Clark had to get surgery on both of her feet multiple times and is suffering from nerve damage. John broke his left leg and arm. Doctors put plates in his leg so he could walk, but he's suffering from infection.
What I think about now is if after this surgery, will I be able to walk again? They don't know right now whether I'll walk after this. I could end up losing a leg, being in a wheelchair. They don't know yet.
Jeanette Goff was at work during the tornado and wasn't injured.
They live it every day. It's not just because it's been a year. They're still living it every day. Between doctor's appointments and just everything mental they went through and physically.
But after all of this, they want to say thank you to every person that has helped them every step of the way.
We just thank God for him having his hands on us the whole way.
Now, the Amherst Habitat for Humanity group is working on building a new home for the Goffs, not here, but still in Amherst County. The executive director says she hopes to have them inside their new home by midsummer. Live here in Eland tonight, Courtny Jodon, ABC 13 News. Carrie, that's right. We're outside of Lynchburg General Hospital, and we just learned that the suspect and a man who was shot are both in stable condition tonight. Now, today I did speak with the woman who was allegedly assaulted. She says she's really shaken up because one person she considered to be family was killed because she was trying to protect her. This is a story you'll only see on ABC 13 News.
He started being really abusive, beating on me physically.
Stephanie McKenna says Tony Kidd assaulted her Friday night at his house at 96 Lucinda Drive in Evington. McKenna asked not to be on camera because she has a black eye from the incident. She says this isn't the first time Kidd was abusive towards her, but they were trying to make things work for their newborn son.
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt to be in his son's life. So that's the reason why I was back with him, because of our son. But I couldn't do the abuse anymore, so I was trying to leave.
And she says he didn't like that. Police say Kidd was put in jail Friday night after the alleged assault, but quickly released after he made bond.
But he went after Robin because Robin helped me move my stuff Friday night.
McKenna is talking about family friend Robin Chenault, Kidd's neighbor. She says he retaliated against 65-year-old Robin Chenault and her 69-year-old husband Dale at 21 Lucinda Drive Saturday.
He went up there and stole Dale's gun, killed Robin, and then put Dale in ICU, and then stole Dale's truck.
McKenna says that's when Kidd went looking for her and her family.
He texted my phone and told me that he was going to kill me and kill my daughter and take our son, and he wanted this to end by suicide by cop.
A police chase started in the 2000 block of Hughes Street in Lynchburg after an officer noticed Chenault's stolen vehicle. The chase ended here on Sunnymead Drive. That's where the shootout with the Lynchburg police officers started. The injured officer was treated and released from the hospital. An LPD canine was also injured. Kidd was shot a few times and was taken to the hospital.
But he's really hurt a lot of people in this.
Robin Chenault's sister says her sister and Dale were married for more than 40 years.
And we just keep praying that Dale will have a safe recovery. They were good, loving people. They loved animals, loved helping people.
I never imagined he would take it to this extreme. I never thought it. And to harm innocent people, they didn't deserve it.
Police say the charges for Kidd they're still pending, and we'll keep you updated on those charges. Live here in Lynchburg tonight, Courtny Jodon, ABC 13 News. We're outside of Mex Sauce on Timberlake Road here in Lynchburg, and see all of this silver tape on the wall behind me here? That's actually how the swarm of honeybees got inside the building. But lucky for these employees, we have a local bee whisperer in our midst, and they say that he was their true hero in the heart of Virginia.
I was sitting right here taking a little vape break, and I looked up and I said, hold up, wait a minute, that's a bee.
Mex Sauce co-owner Don Henley was shocked to find crazy behavior inside his business.
Seen the bee swoop down right in front of my face. I said, "Bop! Not today, bee."
Henley walked down the hall and found thousands of bees.
Then I looked up at this light. I said, hold up, that's a lot of bees. And they were swooping down all around me. Opened this door up. As soon as I did, a whole swarm came out, about 10, 15 of them. I'm trying to dodge them, dipping, and took off running that way. I said, not today, bees.
He was so worried because his mom, Michelle Henley, who also works there, is allergic to bees.
Panic, of course, because I know what the outcome if one of those were to have stung me.
So that's when they got in touch with local beekeeper Paul Tabor. Call him the Bee Whisperer.
I've been playing with bees for about 25 years.
Tabor says swarm season just started.
I deduced that these were scouts looking for a place to live. And so what I did is I covered up the wall with a piece of cardboard, and I put my swarm trap on top of the cardboard and anchored it.
And he safely removed the thousands of bees from their business and relocated them to his backyard with his other colonies.
Since he set the trap, there hasn't been any other bees inside the building.
After watching Tabor's work, Henley thinks his former invaders are the bee's knees.
I was a bee hater. Now I'm a bee hugger.
Tabor says swarm season actually ends in October because it's cooler then, and he says if you have a problem like Mex Sauce did last week, call the Piedmont Beekeepers Association and they can help you out and remove these bees in a safe way and relocate them. In Lynchburg, Courtny Jodon, ABC 13 News.